Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some Anime Eternal. Update 10 part 2 came out about 8 or so hours ago, so let's check it out. They added a new jewelry, which is an earring, new energy feature upgraded in dungeon upgrades. I actually did already max it out. If you go over here to your dungeon upgrades, it's just down here, critical energy and energy critical chance. I'm not too sure what it does. I'm imagining like every 10 or so clicks, or crit chance, sorry, every 5%, so it has a 5% chance to happen. I imagine how this works. And it gives you maybe 10% more since critical energy is 10%. So every like a 5% chance you have a 10% multiplier on your click. I'm not really too sure how it works, but I would imagine something like that. They didn't really add too much this update, but then they added multi-use for boxes and potions. So let me see if that actually works. No, it only works in the newer private servers. But what it is basically you sit here and you click on it. You click on use and it'll give you an option from like 100, 25, 10, 5, 15, something like that. And you can use it. It works for jewelry boxes and regular potions as well, which is super nice. Added Titan auto attack, added Titan attack modes in settings. So if you go over here to settings, if you scroll down right here, fighters attack mode. Mine's just basic 1, just because I want to go from closest to farther. I don't know why you'd change it, to be honest, but I think 1 works for me completely fine. I don't know what it means by auto attack. They always attack though. Balance the enemy's health from worlds 7 to 14, around 20% less health, might be more / less depending on worlds. At this world, it still looks like they are the same HP though as it was last time, so not too much of a difference at world 14. Dungeons now load faster, which is cool. Increased drop chance of jewelry boxes 50% to 100% chance, and crystals 33 to 40% in dungeons. Fixed level up visual and sound effects, and then the codes. So that's not too bad. I do have a rose gold earring. I do have to still do some stuff. If we go to this, I still need obviously a gold earring, which is that one. So I need a silver one. So I need a silver earring and a bronze one. So I need to make this and then that. So we have a lot we need to do. We need a lot of crystals still, like 60, 70, 80, 90. So it looks like we need 90 blue crystals. So we need to do more stuff. And then we need a whole bunch of the parts as well. So the earring parts. So what I'm going to do, my game plan, is in a bit, I think I'm going to go over to the Titan, because I have a decent bit of the things. I have 16 Titan defense keys. I'm going to do a couple of those, see how many jewelry parts we get, and then I can just convert those with the jewelry exchange thing, and then just get a whole bunch of everything that I need. I think that'll be probably the best play. But let me just sit here. Right now, I'm currently grinding these. I do have 52 OCD, using my damage right now. But, ooh, only a 10% chance. Wow. All of that for a couple of levels feels bad. But I'm going to sit here, grind all this with my 4 minutes of drops, and then I will see what we need to do next. Because then these guys, these C guys are for luck. I mean, we do obviously need our luck to be higher, but it's not necessarily that big of a difference right now, since I already have them maxed. We will try and get those later on. And then B tier, which is all the way over here, is for coins, which obviously matter, but not too much for that. And then these guys have 4.55 TVG, and that's for the ultimate skill. And then the S guys are actually what drops the energy tokens, which is pretty unfortunate. So that's going to take a long time. I haven't really been AFKing too much, so we really don't have that much energy. But right now I am rank 68. So what I'm going to do is just AFK here for a little bit, and then go do a bunch of Titans. I also did just release a YouTube Shorts. I'm going to be trying to do a little bit more YouTube Shorts for you guys. But I finally got a 3-star Venom Strike, so the best sword in the game, and it has the second best trait, the mythical breathing as well, which is super, super nice. So I think it's going to be a decent bit more damage than the 9.37, which is super nice. Alright guys, well, if we look here, 150, 25, 10, and 5, they actually took off the potion one, so it actually doesn't work with potions right now. They said that they will put it back and make it better in update 1. Or in update 11, sorry. So we have to wait till update 11 for that to be any good. But yeah, Titan defense, you actually have a 2% chance per enemy to get a gold box. So I've done 2 already. This is my 3rd one. I've only gotten 6, so it's not super, super great. So I am still going to have to go ahead and do the dungeons. So I will go ahead and hop in dungeons whenever they spawn. If it's not the crazy or nightmare, I believe, because I don't believe that those ones drop any of the jewelry boxes or the crystals, and that's what we need. So basically, all we need to be maxed out. We still need this one. Actually, what I'm gonna do right now, it's not great. I don't recommend you doing this at all. I'm just doing it because I'm tired of it. I can only buy 35. Oh no, that's all I have. Never mind, wrong one. Boom. So we can do 7,000. Let's just do 4,000. I don't recommend doing this at all, especially for this one right here because this one's not great. Watch me get it like super fast now. No, no. Once again, another 4,000 down the drain on that one. So that was a 40% chance for that. And just because I hate myself, let's just do it again. Yeah, I don't care anymore. I just want this. I'll probably AFK swords a whole bunch. Anyway, so I'll get those. But hopefully, can we at least get this? I am so tired. So that was basically an 80% chance there. I've spent 3 to 4 hours AFKing there anyway. Also, sorry for the desk shaking or the camera shaking. The desk isn't super sturdy. But yeah, I've AFK'd that already a whole lot and still just used 76,000 points and didn't get it. So that's really unfortunate. But all we have to do besides that, I guess, because we still have to do that, is ultimate skill, which is a B rank guy or an A rank guy. We need Demon Lore, but that's a far away. We need to AFK this to get this up, but that would take a decent bit. It's already a 10% chance. It goes all the way up to 200, so that's going to be super annoying and difficult to get. We do need to do this in time, but it doesn't really matter right now. It just needs to be done before the update happens, and then coins as well needs to be happen before the update. And then with the coins, we can use that to upgrade these things, which is going to be super nice. But other than that, we really don't have that much to do. Besides work on our jewelry to get this up to at least an energy. We also do need a damage one, but I'm sure we can get that pretty fast. So not super hard to do that. But yeah, what I'm going to do right now is just AFK a whole bunch of Titan defense and just keep going back and back. We still have a bunch of keys. We still have, what, 13 keys. So I'm just going to keep on doing these. And then join dungeons whenever I can. And that's about it. And then once I AFK, I'll probably AFK either swords, or if I can AFK with my with my energy team on and get damage, I'll do that. So I can AFK that and get that overnight as well, because that'll be very nice for us. But yeah, other than that, not much to do other than the jewelry and this last world, all that stuff. Okay, guys. Well, sorry, I had to see if it was recording. Well, I've been just doing a whole bunch of Titan for a long time now. I've used a bunch of keys. If we look, I only have 4 left. I also did put most of my stuff back into it. I've gotten maybe 10 or so more keys. I mean, what we can do now, I guess, is, well, it's 11. It's world 11. Okay, yeah, we can turn all of these families, and we can even turn the spinal fluid, just because I don't necessarily care about spinal fluid right now. And then go back to area 11, get 9 more. Basically, what I'm doing is just running a whole bunch of these, opening up the gold crates, or the gold parts box, rather, and then I'm turning it all into bronze. Now, I don't need any more parts. I literally just need 80 total blue crystals, so 65 more. It's going to take a long time because it's actually jewelry. It's actually 10 for 1 crystal, so that's going to take a long time. Now, you can actually turn them into 3, so whenever these pop up, it's about to go through another easy, medium dungeon, easy, medium, hard, insane dungeon, sorry. So that's going to be nice to go. There we go, another one right there. Now, drops, potions don't really affect those. Drops at all don't really affect it, I don't believe. But they did say that they increased the stuff. I mean, it says it's 100% chance now to get the thing. So if we actually look at this, increased drop chance of jewelry boxes 50% to 100%, and crystals 33 to 40 in dungeons. I mean, I'm not getting any like very good. If we actually go and look at this, I don't know why. I think it might be a bug, but there's not actually silver and bronze boxes at all. I don't know about the rose gold one, but it's actually just giving me the parts, which is, I guess, fine. I don't necessarily know why they gave you the things anyway, why they gave you the boxes instead of just the basic jewelry anyway, but it's okay, I guess. But basically just do a bunch of these, turn everything into the blue crystals because, as you guys saw, if we go back to our jewelry, we have a bronze earring and a silver earring, so that will make a silver energy, and then we have a gold earring, so that'll make a gold energy, and then we have the rose gold equipped, so that'll make a gold energy. We will obviously in time need to make the damage, luck, and coins ones, but energy is the most important. I would be over 1 SPD a click if I were to get the because it's a 20% increase if I were to get the rose gold energy earring, so that would be very, very nice. Other than that, the only things that will actually give me more energy, like I said earlier, is first of all this, the rank up, of course, duh, but this, we need 3.3 SX, which won't be too hard once we get the coin thing going, and then it's literally just the demon lord energy. That's all we really need. But for now, probably for another hour or so, I'm just gonna keep running these titans over and over and over again. See if we can't get, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff. I doubt we're gonna get the gold, or not the gold, I guess, but I doubt we're gonna get all of the blue crystals today. But by next video we should probably have it. If not, we should have all of the jewelry that we're missing, so that won't really be too bad. By the time you're watching this, I probably already am getting over 1 SPD a click. Okay guys, and I did just see it. It looks like a blue little orb that pops up. I'll give it a couple of seconds to see if it'll pop up while I'm actually looking, but it looks kind of like a planet, and I'm getting 897 SXD, so it's not that big of an increase. It's pretty cheap to actually max out once you're at the later ends of the game, but it's pretty cheap to max out, so that's, I mean, it's just overall more energy. But it looks like it's a lot less than 5% because I'm definitely not getting it too much because I'm not seeing it pop up. But at least it's kind of like a Rasengan if you guys have watched Naruto. But that's basically what it looks like. It is pretty cool. I thought I was seeing things earlier, but yeah, I'm not gonna let this go on for too long. But it looks like it's just not gonna show me if I need. But hopefully in the next clip I can see it. Oh, right there, the top left. Top left. It looks like that. All right, guys. I think I can go over to the shop and buy one more, and then that means I think we should be able to make the silver one, the silver earring. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, there we go. So we made the silver energy earring. So now we just need 60 more of the blue crystals in order to get the rose gold, the rose gold energy earring. So like I said, I will get that before the next video for sure. But for now, we're gonna leave that off because that was like 3 hours of doing nothing but Titan. So we're actually gonna go over here. So we actually do defeat these guys fairly fast. I will probably just AFK overnight with my energy team on then right here. I think that's probably the best bet because we still need 375 OCD. We'll probably get that pretty fast. But these guys, if I hit F, yeah, I do this a lot faster. But we need to defeat the Hakamaru. So let me actually just put on the coins. I know we are wasting our energy potions, so that's, I mean, like RIP for me. We do have 6 hours of 6.5 hours basically of the small, but we're just gonna sit here actually do this. We might as well because I've been spinning a bunch of stuff. Boom, 170. There we go. So we should be doing a lot more damage. But I did use just a whole bunch of my stuff. And by stuff, I mean like my tickets or my token exchangers on the stat resets, which is pretty cool. But we also do have the index of champions and avatars. Our avatars are not maxed out. Our champions are, I believe, fully maxed out. Yeah, they are. But my avatars are not. As you can see, we need like a bit more. So if we go through all this, I think we have everything until Clover. And then Leaf Village, we're missing one. And then here we're missing another one. I'm pretty sure that every single area we're missing, besides Titan Village, we're missing one. There we're missing 2. Here I'm missing 3. So I will definitely need to go back through. So maybe tomorrow or something like that, I'll go back there and just AFK while I'm awake and just see if I can't get a bunch of these, probably up to like Kaiju base. See if I can't get a bunch of those so I can, you know, get the 5% more damage, because that'll be pretty nice. But we are getting a decent bit of money per defeat. We're getting, what is that, 22 QD? Okay, so 2 QD minus all of the multipliers I'm getting, and my coins potion, I think that is not too bad. But we can go over here and upgrade these. So 0.03, not super great, but not actually that bad. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna do, like I said, is AFK overnight on the damage without my drops team with all energy. I should get up to like 120 maybe, hopefully, and then that way it'll just be a lot easier for me to go through everything else. I'll probably get the luck decently maxed, probably to like level 50 as well, and then the coins also to like level 50 or so before next update. And then I probably won't even have any of the energy at all because it's pretty hard, but I might, because I mean we still have a couple of days. If not, I will try and start saving up a bunch of my exchange tokens. That way we can just spend a bunch on these whenever the update comes out. But, like I said, I'm just going to AFK right here for about 15 or so minutes. Let me actually teleport back. Sorry, like I said, for if the camera's shaking at all. It's a very unstable desk, and I don't really have that much space. But we have 5% more energy from this, which is nice. Let's start that when we have 5% more damage. We do the Benerato. Yeah, nice. Alright, so let's actually just do that, maybe really fast. Yeah, we might as well just do this really fast. We don't actually take too long on this guy, which is good. I would go back to Area 12 and see about or Area 13 and see about the SS boss, but we can barely do the Area 12 one, so I don't think that we're actually able to do the Area 13. But I'm just going to AFK this and the coins, and I'll see you guys back in just a bit once we've made a little bit more progress. We also just got that, our first try. Nice. Alright guys, so we only have like a minute or so left. So we're just gonna end it there. We have a 14, yeah, level 14, not too bad. We did do this quest as well, of course. We actually did one spin on our ultimate skill token. We actually defeat this guy fairly fast now. So it's not too bad, but we only have 0.3, so, you know, not really get too much more of that. And then we have to, you know, obviously AFK this at a certain point to get luck. But like I said, I'll probably do most of this stuff off camera. But what I'm going to do now is hit E. There we go. What is wrong with my energy? Wait, jewelry? Is it my jewelry? No? Why did I just lose so much energy? I don't understand. What I do? What I do? We have everything on, don't we? Oh, never mind. Okay, that's what I did. Okay, I thought I was crazy. We gotta put that on. There we go. So 304 to 821. Not too bad. Like I said, whenever this video goes up, I will probably already have my my jewelry. I'll probably already have this, so I'll be getting another 20%. So I did the math, and I'll be getting about 1.01, about 1.01 SPD a click. So that's not too bad. And then all we have to do after that is literally just this last area and this one stupid little wind spirit. There we go. No, never. So that's really all we have to do. Obviously, we're gonna have to go back and get another Venom Strike at some point, but I mean, they're both above like 12, so it's not too bad. This is definitely like almost double, so that's very nice that we end up getting the Venom Strike. And then other than that, we have to I mean this, which hopefully I will get a decent bit of money. I'll probably AFK with my with a bunch of coins potions on, but I should be able to get at least a decent bit of oh, there we go, upgrade coins. I should be able to get maybe one upgrade each of these. It's probably like a 3.3 then like 15 SX or something like that. So we should probably get at least like one of those each. So that's not too bad. And then we'll just have to do this. Hopefully I'll wake up with about 200 or so OCD. That would be nice. About like 10 hours or so I'll probably get back on. Hopefully I'll be at like 200 or so. That'll be nice. And then I think maybe then we can start defeating the A ranks. But the only problem is that we actually need to be beating the S ranks for the demon energy. But if we have like 200, maybe we can AFK this for some damage, and then we can get our a better damage what is it called, ultimate skill. Maybe we can get at least like an epic or so, or a mythic or so. That would be very nice. But if you guys did enjoy update 10 part 2, like I said, I think it was pretty decent. The jewelry earring, obviously just 75% more energy, damage, coins, luck, or whatever the coin and luck multi is. So it's not too bad. Multi-use for boxes and potions. Like I said, potions don't actually work right now. They said they will add it in the update 11, but the multi-use for boxes do work. But it's weird because right now only the gold boxes actually work. Added Titan's auto attack. Enemy health changes at 7 to 14. Dungeons load faster. Apparently you get more jewelry boxes, but I didn't really see a difference. And then codes. I will also next video do the dungeon nightmare to see what we can do, because we actually haven't done that yet. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace!